Hello, welcome back to my channel once again. And guess what? Today I'll be talking about a very important topic, which most of us are suffering from, but we have decided not to accept that it is a problem. And what is it? Trauma. Trauma. What is trauma? Trauma is an overwhelming situation which you experience and you were unable to cope. It could come in different ways. One of it could be maybe childhood neglect, it could be an embarrassing situation in the past, or it could possibly be an abusive relationship. And this has caused a lot of problem, because let me tell you one truth about trauma is that if you don't attack it, if you don't heal from it, it will get absorbed in your nervous system. And what happens is that you find out that anytime there is any trigger or any similar situation around your space, you tend to start acting up. And what does trauma cause? When a man or a woman hasn't healed from trauma, there are things that this man or woman does to show you that you've not really healed. One of it is flight. When this person enters into a relationship with a partner, which could be an intimate relationship, what happens is that when a similar situation that shows that, oh, this opposite partner is about to leave them, abandon them, especially those that have suffering from fear of abandonment due to trauma of childhood neglect, those ones, what they tend to do is that they tend to run away. Immediately they just sight that you're about to leave them, you're about to break up with them, the next thing is that they start looking for space, they start running away from you. That's for flight. So the second one is fight. Most persons that suffer from this are people that have been in an abusive relationship where they've been shut down, where they've been oppressed by their partner. So what do they tend to do? Whenever they get into an intimate relationship with someone and there is a trigger or a similar situation to the one they've experienced in their past relationship, they tend to come into a place where they just want to fight this argument, ensure they win this argument, ensure that nobody is oppressing them or suppressing them anymore. The next one is the freeze effect. The freeze effect is that when these people, so most of them are abusive relationships, some of them maybe rape, maybe any kind of trauma. This freeze part is where these people have issues in any trigger, any possible trigger that comes in place. What they do is that their brain just freezes. And when their brain freezes, it causes them to shut down. They get shut down. They're not able to hear anything or see anything. They're just quiet. Because they've come to learn that the best way to avoid all these things is through shutting down. Just keep quiet to maintain the peace. Now, how do you survive trauma? Number one, you need to accept that this trauma is there. You need to accept that you've not healed from it. Acceptance is the first way out of it. Then number two, you need to discuss with your partner that you actually have this issue. You are suffering from fear of abandonment. You're suffering from a trauma from a past abusive relationship, and that's why anytime there's any little trigger, it tends to make you react the way you do. You need to discuss it with them, and then people will come to a conclusion on the possible ways on how to address the matter. What are the possible ways? It could be that whenever those things are triggered, your partner hugs you, your partner holds you. Okay, you might just need some words of affirmation for you to calm their nerves. So, in all, what am I trying to say? In case you're exhibiting any of these characters, not just in a romantic relationship or your relationship with people, your relationship with your parents, you need to heal. You need to take your time and heal. And don't forget the God factor, where you have to beg God and say, God, please help me heal from this trauma. God has a way. There's something we call God. Another name for God is the balm of Gilead. He has the healing power, and he can possibly heal you today if you come to him. Just talk to him. Tell him, Lord, I want you to heal me from this past trauma, and he will heal you. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you in my next episode.